Yeah. So today, this is what we're doing.
Hi, I'm Angela.
And I'm Jeff.
And we're Pure Detour.
In the summer of 2021, we quit our jobs to travel the world full time.
This month, we're traveling around Egypt to explore the beaches, cruise the Nile, and see the legendary ancient sites.
So this is the first pyramid we're checking out today that Mohamed is showing us. This is the Great Pyramid of Cheops, or Khufu. What's astounding about it, because it's the biggest pyramid, it is 150 meters high, but all of these stones are held together only by their own weight. It's limestone and there's no like mortar or cement in between to hold them together. This enormous thing is held together only by its own weight. How amazing is this?
So another site here in Egypt, as soon as we got up near the Great Pyramid here, they made us remove the microphone. But our guide Mohamed, who we're going to introduce you to here shortly, has brought us over to an area where we can put the microphone back on. So we're going to show you around here a little bit.
I wanted to introduce you guys to our amazing guide, Mohamed. Mohamed studied Egyptology in school here in Cairo.
Yep.
And he's going to explain to us how they managed to build such a massive structure.
Really? So let me explain for you how the pyramids were built without any equipment or machines by using a very simple idea, which is the ramp of sand. How? Can you imagine with me? This is the first truck. It was easy by using wooden trees to put the block on it, to roll it. Then, after moving the first truck in the right place, they covered the whole rock with sand, and they shed the sand like a ramp like this to take the second one above it. Then they covered again for the third one, covered, fourth one, and so on. After finish the whole thing, everything will be like a huge ramp of sand. From the top, they just push the sand away like this to find the pyramid.
That's so funny. Look at him go. What is he trying to get? Oh, there's... It's just entirely overwhelming. And here's the thing, like, we've got a whole day planned. This is about the first hour we've spent walking around this enormous pyramid, and like, I'm blown away.
We are here in one of the best views of Giza Pyramids, where you can see the three big pyramids in front of you. The one on the left is the pyramid of King Cheops. It's supposed to be the biggest one, but actually his son was a very smart guy because he chose a higher land to build his pyramid. That's why his pyramid looks higher. He was so tricky. He worked smarter, not harder.
This is turning into an amazing day with Mohamed here. We are going to link all of his social media and Airbnb links down below. And the name of it is Egypt Guide 1. Check the links out. If you're in Cairo, get in touch with him. He's awesome. You're going to love all the stories he's got to tell.
The heart in the ancient mentality was the most important organ in the body, the software of the whole thing, center of actions and emotions. Plus, they thought that each person gonna be judged in the final judgment day according to his heart. Each person gonna be judged in front of 14 gods. The gods will ask each person 700 questions. The most famous ones are the first 5. Did you kill? Did you lie? Did you steal? Did you pollute the Nile? Yeah. Oh shit, they knew the importance of the water more than us. Did you have good relations with your family? 8 gods, at least 8, believe him and give him Ankh, key of life, he will survive. Go to paradise directly.
Back of his head's not all that impressive.
As Mohamed said, the pharaoh who built this pyramid behind us, Khafre or Ha-F-Ra, liked to work smarter, not harder. And so when he built this big pyramid and there was a big rock in front of it, blocking its view, rather than moving the rock, he carved the Sphynx out of it with the likeness of his own face. How amazing is that? Now we're going to go visit what is the oldest standing structure built by humans ever. So this here is the Pyramid of Djoser, and this is the oldest pyramid that they have found to date. It's the oldest pyramid in the world. It was built in 2800 BC, which is crazy. And for those of you who are fans of the movie The Mummy, which you can't help but think about while you're here, this design was by the famous priest Imhotep.
So as you can see up there in this column here, running along this whole area of this temple here, the columns on the end would have been built at a lower height than what the entire roof line that would have ran over here would have been. And that would have allowed natural light to come in. And all of this alabaster that you see back here, as we showed you earlier, it was very reflective. It was very shiny. So it would illuminate this entire temple here. It's absolutely fascinating when you think about it. What is very interesting to me about this pyramid is that it was about 300 years before the Great Pyramids that we saw on the Giza Plateau. So you can see the evolution of their understanding of how to build a pyramid, and we saw it all in one day. So with this one, it was a little bit more rudimentary, a little bit easier to build, smaller blocks made in steps. And as I said, this was about 300 years before those big pyramids we saw. And this one is about 60 meters, while the biggest one over there was 150 meters. Yeah, you should really probably have something clever to say right now, but I don't. That's crazy. That statue behind us of Ramses II has such detail to it. That statue is 3,300 years old. That is shocking. Also, it was 24 meters high, and he used to be standing. Now that when they found him, the bottom of his legs were cut off, so he's only 14 meters high now, but it must have been an impressive sight when that was standing here on the grounds. Got ourselves back to the hotel, got ourselves cleaned up a little bit. We are never gonna get tired of showing you this view. If you guys enjoyed hanging out with Mohamed as much as we did, we're gonna leave a link to his tour company, Egypt One Tours, down below. If you're in the area, highly recommend it. See you next time. Take care.